All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Giving double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. Shalom to the few sisters that watch. It's coming back with another lesson. Hey man, there's so much going on around the world right now. You know, we had just had the blackouts in Spain, Portugal, that's still going on. They're still dealing with that. Hey man, then I saw this article. It says 2:39 a.m. this morning. So it says Navy fighter jet falls into sea after U.S. carrier evades Houthi fire. Now, you know, we're in different times, man. You got the Navy actually running away from this, from a Houthi attack, man. With all the artillery that's upon a naval carrier, it is unheard of for them to run like that, man. I myself was a part of the Navy, man, so I know the artillery that they have. But for them to tuck tail and run is unheard of. It probably all goes to avoiding a much greater conflict, which is going to lead to World War III. It's all the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, to put the spirit on the men that gave the orders, to turn around and leave, but it's all playing out, man, right in front of our faces, man. There's so much going on, um, getting further into this article. It says USS Harry S. Truman had turned sharply to evade a Houthi attack in the Red Sea when the FA-18E Super Hornet fell overboard and was lost, as U.S. officials said. And it says a fighter jet fell overboard and was lost in the Red Sea on Monday after the USS Harry S. Truman aircraft carrier swerved to avoid an attack from Yemen Houthi rebels. Come on, man. It says according to statements from the Navy and a U.S. official, and somewhere in this article, yeah, it is. It said the loss of the jet worth $67.4 million, according to the Navy. It says came after the Houthis said a U.S. missile strike hit a migrant detention center in Yemen overnight into Monday, killing at least 68 African migrants and injuring dozens more. So, this devil, man, killing people that has absolutely nothing to do with the conflict, man. This devil is bred, is created for bloodshed, man. So, let's see. Where is it? Let's see. We'll go to the book of St. John. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's see. Right there already. 10 and 10 says the thief cometh not but for to steal and kill and to destroy. It says, I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. But the point of the matter, man, is this thief has came to just steal, kill, and destroy, man, by any means. It don't matter who it is. They don't care, man. They can care less. Who are the casualties of war? As long as some damage gets done, this devil don't care, man. So, that's just one aspect of what's going on. It says U.S. strike kills hundreds of Houthi fighters, hit over 800 Red Sea targets in Central Command. So this came out on the 28th, which was yesterday, I think. And, So that's part of what's going on, man. You know, they sent strikes, and they say hit over 800 targets, and we see that 68 people were actually killed that had absolutely nothing to do with this, man. So this devil is sick. It says the U.S. military has plummeted over 800 targets since mid-March in campaign aimed at eliminating Houthi terrorists. When we know who the terrorists are, those people are not over here, causing trouble. The U.S. is over there. How are they terrorists? How are they a threat to your landmass if they're not even over here, man? But you over there. You over in their land bombing them. So who's the terrorist, man? Says in restoring freedom of navigation in the Red Sea, according to an update from Central Command. But the thing about it is that the U.S. wanna dictate who can travel, around the world, man. It's just, there's just this devil, man. But when that ultimate war takes place, he's gonna be the enemy, man. And then you got this. It says UPS to slash 20,000 jobs on Amazon pullback and looming freight slowdown. It says the United Parcel Service plans to cut tens of thousands of jobs this year and close dozens of leased and owned facilities by the end of June. That's right around the corner. Describing the moves as a network reconfiguration and efficiency effort. So it's about to be a whole lot of people losing their jobs. And who know, man, I might fall victim to that, Because, man, what's coming, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is killing this place, man. Putting the spirit upon the wicked elites to reset this place, man. Total crash to usher in that digital dollar. We know. He's doing it strategically and slowly, but it's coming, But these people out here, man, they don't have a clue of what's to come. Let's see. Salakia. So we'll go to the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And the things that we're telling you are coming to pass as we speak, man. But it's so many people out here blinded. You still got people planning vacations. You still got people making plans for next year, man. Not being vigilant and seeing what's going on, even though the warning is going out. So, we're close, man. And it's clear to see why the Lord is going to basically sneak up on these people as a thief in the night. It's evident. Because they're not being vigilant and they're not taking heed to the message that's being brought forth, man, by the prophets, from Apostle Hall on down, the men that's truly sighing and crying, So it's coming, man. These people don't even believe in the MOTB, they're not even, warning the people of that. Not even warning the people of World War III. They're trying to make a place here, man. Having boot camps, trying to buy land, getting donations for land. Hey, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to do great damage in this earth. And, hey, the true men of the Lord can't wait, man. We're ready to get out of here. All right, this book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9, it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And that's what we're doing. We're measuring the times, seeing first and foremost what the scriptures say, and then seeing what's going on around the world, man, and putting it all in relation to each other. And we see everything is coming to pass. It says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, coming to these signs are coming, man. We seeing them. It says, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. We see Yahweh Shem Yahushua visiting the world, man. It's so much going on. Every day, like Apostle Hall said, man, every day is breaking news, So this was just a quick lesson, man. You know, this is a very dire time, so to speak. You know, but only the true prophets and only the elect are really gonna be paying attention to what's going on. Hey man, and when that destruction comes, and when Yahweh Shem Shai ushers in Jacob's trouble, and these people start dropping like flies, man. Hey, the warning has been out. So hey, what do you expect, man? Don't run to us, man. Lord willing on one of those men, but don't run to us, man. You know, like I say, you're gonna have close family members trying to get an understanding, clear understanding of what's going on. But that door is gonna be shut soon, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna close that door, and all knowledge that's being brought forth is gonna cease, man. So with that being said, you know, we want to constantly give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.